Okay, someone asked me to show the Townsville and Skyscraper levels, so I'm going to show you how to smash all the windows in those levels. Boomer or Bubbles are the best people to pick for these because they have Sonic Scream and Big Explosion, which will shatter the glass easily. You can do it with anyone, of course. If you just rebound the attacks into the windows, that will smash them, but it's a lot easier if you just use Big Explosion or Sonic Scream. So this little reference here in the background is obviously from the episode Very Special Blossom, where Blossom steals that golf set. The windows didn't actually break there, don't know why. In the actual episode, the door's in the wrong place, but I didn't notice that until we went. Those are some wanted posters I created for some minor characters who unfortunately couldn't really make it into the game. The Powerpunk costumes are kind of in the game, but they're not really a set character, so they don't really count exactly. Yeah, so just smash the window like that. Even though the hole-in-one shop doesn't smash properly, it should still register and give you the reward. The hot dog in a skewer place is obviously from the episode Not So Awesome Blossom. I can't remember what Jewelry King's from. You can see I've actually forgotten a window in this video because there's one on the side of Jewelry King. Anyway, these are stupid posters I made. Pac-Man, Zim, I wish there was a Zim movie, it would be awesome. There's also Aquaman and a pizza movie. The cinema is airing Bored vs. the Broccoloids, which some people new to the Perfect Girls might not know. It was a comic that ran on PPZ3.com, created by Sly Cherry Chunks, I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, it was a good comic. There's also in the background there you can see a reference to 801, which is, I'm not exactly sure what it was, but it was used in the Powerpuff Girls movie promotion material a lot, that number, and you can see it on one of the buildings when the giant mirror ball is rolling through Townsville in the movie. That's obviously Parsec's building, some graffiti there. That poster there is from the comic. I don't know why it's in the comic, but yeah. Anyway, Skyscraper level. Obviously there's two ways to do this again. You can just reflect the beams and blasts into the windows, or you can use Sonic Scream or a Big Explosion. Originally this level was going to actually be very different. The original idea I had for this level was that the windows would smash and you would then be able to see into the buildings, and you would see lots of stupid little references and things inside the buildings. So you'd smash one window and you'd see the little cartoon characters of Craig McCracken and Gendy that you see occasionally in the show would be sitting in an office somewhere, that kind of thing. If you stand right in the middle, as I'm trying to do here, you can destroy 4 windows at once and save you a lot of time. That building in the background, that's not actually Townsville, I think that's Seattle, which I ran through some cartoon filters, if I recall. It was a very long time I made this. I also can't remember if you have to be in an actual fight or if you can just do this in practice mode. You might have to do it in a quick fight or story mode or tournament, but it'd be a lot easier to do it just in a quick fight. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Can't really see it, but the clouds actually move in the background in the reflection, but kind of pointless as you can't really see them very much. couple. I think Parsec suggested that it would be a lot better if we just used reflective glass and made it crack, which turns out a lot better. It really is. The idea I had was running kind of slow. This reflection thing looks really cool, and the second camera effect never really got much use, which is kind of a shame. It only really gets used in this one, in this level, to create the reflection effect, and in Mojo's level for the for the perp cam. Anyway, here's the subway level, where there's not really much to smash except the train, but show you some things. Here's Major Glory, who's obviously from Dexter. He wants you to pick up there. Hoover Street is, if I recall, it's the street that they go into in Slave the Day, when Big Billy becomes their slave for a day, and the Green Gang, they call that graffiti. There's also Puff Cola. Yeah, don't know what that's about. And a poster for Dark Basic Professional, which is the program language that this game was coded in. Over here is a poster for the mayor, Foster's poster, posters for Katie's Quest 2, which I intended at the time to make next, but I still haven't made that game yet. Been working on other things instead. There's Dr. Friend, Foster's, and Pego Street. I think that was also named in an episode once. You can also see this. The subway on the left, on the far left that we're at now, is the cleanest subway. There's a lot less dirt and things in it. I think I'm going back to, yeah, it's a lot cleaner. You go to the middle one, it's kind of mildly clean. There's a bit more dirt on the textures, and if you go all the way to the right one, it's bloody filthy, and the lights aren't working. The weird thing here is this station name isn't a purpose reference, it's Hazel Street, and it's the first level in Silent Hill 3 is actually called Hazel Street, and that's, I mean, I created all the textures, but they're based on the textures from the Silent Hill 3 Hazel Street. So it's a weird little thing. That's why this one's the only one with red, because in the Silent Hill level the textures were all red, but I thought in Purple City they should really be white, so I only made this one red. That's also where the Stash Your Trash logo comes from. In the background there you can see a poster for, I think his name's Stan Whitfield, the news reporter for Townsville. There's also a poster you can barely make out for Powerpuff Brawl, which would be an awesome game. They've recently actually made a Brawl game with some of the Powerpuff Girl characters in it. It's actually Cartoon Network Punch Out. I've not played it, but it seems to be like a Smash Brothers Brawl kind of game, but with Cartoon Network characters. I think that's all I've got to say about this. Oh, and of course, you can blow up a train. Fire, fire everywhere. You can really see how blocky and badly built the train is, really. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Townsville, the subway, and Skyscraper level. If anyone wants me to talk about any other levels, just let me know and I'll try and get that done. Yeah. Cheers.